First of all, I'd like to thank AQPC, with the IAV. I think this year is my first year here, and I had the privilege of presenting the first day. The response on the presentation and the response of the people here, the crowd, it was really fantastic, to be honest. It's really different from the usual events where you've been, where it's usually mixed with all sorts of different capabilities and, quite a large group. Here, it's a large group, but it's really focused on the land forces aspect, which I thought it was absolutely phenomenal. The experience that you have in one room, the similar mindsets. I think this was, really valuable information that I've gained here. Just listening to the guys with the experience. As NIMR, we are, the industry. We're we're there to support our end users, and it's really useful for us to understand and see where the world is going, how people have tackled certain problems that they have, to see how the partnerships are really moving forward, with different examples that we've seen during the events here. The presentations were phenomenal, the organization was excellent, and really look forward to being part of this for the future as well in years to come. But in terms of aspects for us, it was great because the feedback and the input that we receive in terms of the new requirements for the vehicles, we had presented, we were one of the first to present, and it was great to see that, we're lining up. What I had in the presentation was very accurate and really summarized everything really well in terms of what people were looking for, in terms of the infantry fighting vehicle as being one of the main vehicles really of choice today, the main focus throughout. This is something as well we haven't really been driving towards. It's something really outside what we've been pushing for in NIMR, but just to understand that the level of protection, the mobility aspect, the C4I, the EMC capabilities, and all of that we have in our NIMR vehicles today and are moving forward with are part of the whole requirements that are really there today. Our customer today, when we're talking about the UAE land forces, they have gone through a lot of experience today through the operations, and they have come back with a lot of interesting feedback for us, which is great for a company like us who, we've just started a few years back, still very ambitious to grow, very ambitious to develop. With the R&D capabilities and the engineering capabilities we have in-house today, it really helps us get those guys engaged and get them to really look at what needs to happen inside the vehicle. So, even from last year, this is where we've really started to get engaged with their requirements and understanding how we should change, modify our vehicles to better suit their needs in today's environment. So one of the main aspects is really the blast protection and the ballistic protection. So they're pushing now as a standard to have a level 3 blast and ballistic protection, where previously level 2 was what they were always happy with. And I think in today's operations, this is something that they're really looking for. The aspects of communications and interoperability is also a big aspect today that they're looking into. And the ability to use various systems and having all of that working together in the vehicle. So our capability to integrate all of that has also really been refined. We've done a lot of integration work over the last year with different companies. We need to be open and agnostic to our end user and his requirements, and so this is where our focus is really driven into. One of the main aspects, of course, is to make sure our manufacturing processes are lean, making sure that our organization is lean, because at the end of the day, it all comes down to the dollar value. We can't be as big as we would probably love to be, but we have challenges on that aspect. Nobody's budgets are flying through the roof. Everybody's either stable or stagnant, so we need to make sure, he's still getting what he wants or more for the same value. So we've been able to do that and getting better value really to our end user today. And I think we're really proud of the achievements we have. We look forward to what's going to happen as well at IDEX this year and in February in Abu Dhabi. So we'll hope for some interesting outcomes there, and we'll see where things drive forward. We have 4 different vehicles we'll be presenting there. One of the main variants is based on the Ajban vehicle, where there'll be sort of a real new launch, a new opening for us on that. So we're looking forward to that and seeing the reaction of the world really on the vehicles that we're going to be presenting there.